It's great. This guy's making waves all over the place. It's a slightly unusual act. Will you please welcome the Lost Voice guy?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all very well?
Yes.
I always like to start with a game. Let me test your powers of observation. Raise your hand if you can tell that I have a slight disability. It's the hair, isn't it? It's a dead giveaway, really. Or maybe it's the shoes. I always wear stupid shoes. My mother told me not to wear them. She said,
Lee, do you know what? Those shoes make you look disabled. Please don't wear them.
my mother doesn't sound anything like that, by the way. If she did, she would have a job on Radio 4. I've no idea why I used that voice. It's great to be here. No, really. It's a miracle I made it down all the stairs in one piece. I do realize that it is pretty ironic that a disabled comedian is playing one of the most inaccessible venues in the city. I did invite some of my friends who use wheelchairs to the gig for a laugh. The lazy bastards haven't turned up yet. Just be careful on the stairs in case any of them are trying to crawl down. When I realized I'd never be able to talk again, I was speechless. I began to try to communicate through the medium of dance. A bit like Strictly Come Dancing crossed with Give Us a Clue. People just thought I was taking an epileptic fit. In case you were still in any doubt, I really am disabled. It's definitely not just really good acting. And I'm not just in it for the parking space. I lost my voice when I was very young and I haven't found it since. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I've looked everywhere for it. Down the back of the chair, in the washing machine, everywhere. On the bright side, I did find the television remote control, £3 and change, and a used rubber Johnny. That's now safely back in my wallet. I realize that my own voice doesn't really suit me. I look young, trendy and down with the kids, but my voice sounds like it belongs on a children's storytelling program. You may be wondering why I chose to sound like a posh version of RoboCop. Let me demonstrate.
The alternatives were not much better. I didn't really want to sound like this.
And I really didn't want to sound like this.
And, let's be honest, if I sounded like this, I would have just attracted Jimmy Savile.
As you can see, most of my jokes write themselves. But that's the beauty of autocorrect on the iPad. Of course, autocorrect isn't always my friend. For those of you who don't know, autocorrect is when the iPad tries to guess what you are typing and changes it for you. As you can imagine, this can become pretty annoying and slightly embarrassing when you use it as a communication aid. For example, I got some chewing gum stuck in my hair the other day. I asked my mother if she knew how to get it out. Sadly, it decided to say, "Do you know how to get cum out of my hair?" It got even more awkward when she knew exactly what to do. On a similar note, I asked my best friend if he had a pen I could borrow recently. I didn't expect it to say, "Can I borrow your penis?" We are no longer friends. I got thrown out of a paint shop when I said I wanted to defecate in the living room. Of course, I meant decorate, but by then it was too late. The shit had already hit the fan. I do have to set a few things straight before I have to leave you. I hate that we have so many politically correct words to describe disabled people now. When I went to school, I honestly went to a school with spastics in its name. They certainly knew how to make us feel good about ourselves. Now it's all special needs, special schools, Special Olympics. I don't know what the fuck is so special about me. That is why it always alarms me when I hear about special forces going to war. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been the Lost Voice Guy. If you find my voice, please contact me on my website, on Twitter, or on my Facebook page. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
Lost Voice Guy! Come and see him, he's at the stand as well. All the best people are at the stand. Let's crack straight on. The Saturday Night Live actors could do with one of those, couldn't they? That would save them some problems. So will you please welcome my next guest. Very excited to have him on. I hope we'll get him on in London and where we can talk for him for longer than 25 minutes because he's got a lot to say. I was listening to one of his podcasts today. God, he goes on. What's wrong with him? Just podcasting everything. What a prick. Will you please welcome Greg Proops?
Hello, Richard. That Lost Voice Guy's tremendous,
Fantastic,
man.
isn't it?
I said, who made your device? And he told me who made it. And I was like, it's awesome. It's like you're taking over the world.
It's very good.